Hey, yeah, I've got an Abus Lotto lock here. This is a 76 IB, blah, blah, blah. What I want you to see here, it's 8 pins, 8 pins. Now, a lot of locks only have 4 pins. Some better quality locks have 5 pins. A lot of Lotto locks have 6 pins because they're better quality locks on the inside. When I saw Sadistic Picker picking one of these, I knew I just had to buy one. Can you see this gnarly looking core? Don't know if you can see that properly. And the key, you can see it's got lots of lines going across. It's quite a thick key, probably to support the length of the key, because it has to support 8 pins and you don't want it snapping off. And all those lines going across, it makes the ends really, really jagged. This one here, for example, it's just sticking out like some sort of sharp fang or claw. And put the key in. It's a dead core, it won't spring out, you have to lift it out, and it opens. And if you try and take the key out, it won't let you. It's key retaining until you've locked it up, and that's for safety reasons. And I've talked about what these Lotto locks are used for in some of my other videos. I'm going to pick this now. This gnarly keyway, one way to tension it is like that, and I'll use this pick I made. These picks are actually multi-pick dental picks. They're really good at getting up to pins where you need them. But this, I mean, someone who made picks was remembering how they started out putting ice cream sticks or popsicle sticks to the side of their picks, and was laughing because how far they had advanced. And I thought, oh, I can do that much at least with my skills. So I glued popsicle sticks and sanded it down, and that's I'm not wanting to go beyond this. I don't have the skills and I don't have the interest, but to quickly slap on something like this to make it so comfortable, and it means I can pick all day and not get a sore finger. Because if I could grab these for you, I grabbed some of these sticks from from a cheap store, and it's really good. Now get back to picking this, and okay, so I'm just going to drag it along, see if there are any low-hanging fruit. Okay, yeah, I know that the pins in here are all the driver pins are all spools, so I lift up until I feel some counter rotation, and I know that's the pin to lift. If I don't get counter rotation, I don't lift it, and it means that the technique is a little bit easier. And if everything goes springy, then I know that I've overset. Like, no, have I overset? Let's have a look. Still getting counter rotation on some pins. I'm just picking each each one. That gives me counter. If I pick a pin and I don't get, so I'm getting my false set, counter rotation, and then false set. If I pick a pin, counter, and it doesn't go back to the false set, it's another sign that I have overset. Let's have a look. Getting some counter on this pin. Okay, I've got that. And yeah, counter and then open. Okay, so it's good that I got into this. I found that with these locks, you can like put a piece of rubber around it and some pliers and carefully take this off. It's not glued on. There's just two clips either side, and in fact, I don't know whether it's because I've taken it off and it's not so the clips aren't might be a little bit worn. Sometimes I can just bang another lock on the side and the end will fall off. And so the clips are on that side. So if I on both ends, if I try and push this end and push down here, sometimes I can even pull this off. Oh, it's hard on camera because I'm having to do it in front of me. I'm going to have to do the banging with another lock thing, I think, instead. Okay, it went flying. I'll just get that. Okay, you can see there's a little slot there, an indentation, a little channel on that side, and this side. This side is the same, and the clips here, it's sort of got a ramp. It's ramped up, and then it sort of goes clip, and it doesn't want to come out. Another one this side. Okay, if you take it off and on too much, this will get worn, no doubt. But I'm just showing you this because it turns out that you can repin these locks. Let me just open that so I can show you. I don't know if I need to unlock it, but there is a pin. There's a pin here, and this is the key retaining pin, I believe. If I let that fall out, because it goes through to the other side, if I take that out, this here, see how this is sliding? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I can't use my usual pinning tray because it's only got 7, and I run out of room, so I have to use a bigger pinning tray, because this is a thing. If you didn't have a key, you could just take this off, take the end off, dump all the pins, and then just get a screwdriver or anything and just turn it to open it. And yes, you can open it so that the shackle comes all the way out too. Close up of the pins. They're just spool pins and standard key pins, nothing fancy. And the spool pins make it easier for me to decode, like I said. What would be really interesting is if those people that make challenge locks to send each other because they find normal locks too easy, if they put some, those really well-made, really, really hard to pick and gnarly key pins and driver pins in here and do all sorts of modifications, if they did it on an 8-pin lock, because most challenge locks that I've seen are, 5 or 6 pins, but if they did it on an 8-pin lock, it would be such a challenge. So that would be probably an idea if someone wanted to do that. Thanks.